Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? It's me, Jeremy Alexander Newsome with reallifetrading.com. Got a new nickname today, the Janitor, because I'm always cleaning up the stock market. And my initials are Jan, so the Janitor. Always funny. Anyway, thanks Tejas, Gary, and Jason Smith for the nickname. I appreciate it. So this is actually my second time doing this recording today. If you feel like you're getting a little bit late, did the first time, and my recording software crashed. Lost everything, so doing it again. SPY, here's what I got today. Pretty much we still are battling a very, very strong support on the S&P 500 ETF. These two candles, a pseudo tweezer bottom, they have the exact same low, but they're not a tweezer bottom because Wednesday's candle was not white. But today still was battling that support. A few hours ago during the morning room, here's a 5-minute chart. Actually, I was looking at this hammer candle and bought some options on that candle because it was, well, the exact same support that we've bounced off of like 6 other times before on the SPY. So I figured with a hammer candle, why not try it? So that was, right around there. 214 October calls. So for those of you looking to play the SPY, I will say I am still looking to play the bounce here. I agree, it's very neutral. The volume is a little bit bearish. Ladies and gentlemen, could go either direction. I truly have no idea. If it breaks down bearish, I will lose a little bit of money, but I know my risk mitigation on this trade, so I'll be totally fine with that. And I'll be looking to get in bearish after the breakdown. And if it pops really strongly, then risk reward's phenomenal. And I'll be excited about it. Here's the Qs. A few traders made a little bit of money on the Qs trade with a break above 116.55. As of right now, I was looking for Qs to kind of pull back a little bit more into this retest and then bounce, likely making up into 120.50 at some point. But I still feel like this pullback is not quite big enough, but apparently the Qs doesn't care. It looks bullish to me. Broke the high of last Friday, which was a strong bearish gap down, and today's a little bit of an inside day candle showing some indecision. So Monday and or Tuesday, absolutely expecting a higher high or a lower low, which will probably be the direction for the week. Here's the IWM. Also getting into some bullish trades on the IWM. Got into some October 123 calls with the stop below the low of today. And I'll be adding to that position if it breaches 122.25. Some really nice Morningstar patterns here on the IWM. And there's no way I can deny the fact that it was at a resistance. Here's a support. Here's a quick retest, trade up to a high, and here's a bigger retest of that level. So sure, could turn into a head and shoulders pattern, but if it breaks above 122.25, I'd anticipate it to be a little bit more bullish than bearish. A lot of put sales and options expiring today. Let's go look at British Petroleum, ticker symbol BP. British Petroleum, a lot of traders had the $33 put sale on BP that expire worthless, and Monday or Tuesday of next week, be looking to get into some more. 3D printing expired worthless also. That was a $13 put sale that expired and went to options heaven very, very nicely. United States Steel, ticker symbol X, looks like I'm going to get some shares likely assigned on Saturday, and then Monday morning I'll be turning around and doing some covered calls on United States Steel. So I do feel this is a decent buy low, sell high location on United States Steel. If you look at a weekly chart, it appears, at least to me, that we've pulled back a ginormous amount. This is probably a 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be an ABC, and of course this could be a new 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down. I don't entirely anticipate that though. Back over on the daily, the 200 simple moving average at 1494. I don't anticipate us to break that. I hope we don't. So anyway, be looking to buy low, sell high on United States Steel. See if we can bounce down here. A few other put sales expired. I got to hop over to Netflix. Netflix was a lot of them. Dean had a covered call, Stan had a covered call, and Ray had a put sale. And Justin snagged some solid gains on Netflix. Vinny exited some of his positions the other day. Here's Justin's note. They mentioned Netflix hit target. So good job, Justin. Great trade on Netflix. Neo's got a put sale at 85 expiring next Friday, which should expire worthless. I still think Netflix could hit 130 or 129.19 in the next 7 or 8 months. I'm really going to be keeping a very close eye on this level. I hope it could trade sideways and then on earnings gap up. That would be an early Christmas present. But I am keeping my eyes on for some continued bullishness on Netflix. It just takes a little bit longer than we might anticipate or want. SRPT had a really good gap. Got to give a shout out to Bob. He had a put sale on this one at some point, which expired worthless on SRPT. This is a strong bullish gap and go, so keep your eyes out on an hourly chart for a bullish pop. Here's your hourly time frame. And right now, we do not have the pop yet, but this could be a Morningstar reversal. So let's wait for a little bit of this, this, and this. And if we get a higher low on the hourly chart on SRPT, that'd probably be the signal to start going long. A lot of traders looking at and keeping an eye on and requesting ticker symbol SQ. SQ, I had a trigger at 11.45. I wanted to close above that price. It has not, or did not today, close above that particular price. So at this point, if you want to move the entry above the wick of today and move the stop up below these wicks, if it closes above 11.58, I would, in my opinion, be a little bit more bullish than bearish on SQ, which is square. There's no premium and put sales down here, and I've been waiting on SQ to bounce off the 200 simple moving average, which is also off of the 50 exponential moving average. And the reason I wanted to close initially was because these moving averages, they're acting as a resistance. So that's the ticker symbol SQ. UNH looks pretty bullish. This was also a request. A lot of volume coming in today. The last 4 days over here looks like a bullish rest after battle. Here's your 100 simple moving average, and we close above that today. So my thought on this one is if I hop over here to the hourly charts, here's the hourly time frame. A lot of good bullish pop here. Kind of looks like a 1, 2, 3. So I'll wait for a wave 4 to pull back to about 136.50, and that's where I'll be looking to buy the dip on ticker symbol UNH. If I go to a weekly time frame, you will see that this week was a bullish engulfing pattern. The trend is most certainly bullish. I can't fight the trend, so I'll be looking for a bullish trade, and I, of course, will be looking for a little bit of a pullback on that. Ticker symbol LC, Lending Club. I'm sure many of you remember this one. This is the trade I mentioned a while ago, that this was some exhaustion volume back in here, and I tried a quick bullish swing trade right there and lost 1R. But after that, I mentioned after this little double bottom right here, there's a very nice little pattern, and that would be my long-term signal to be in bullish on Lending Club. Adam, so I got some shares of that one, so he's enjoying the move higher, added to Lending Club today. And longer-term perspective on this, had a very, very good gap right here. This is going to be acting as a resistance, and if we can do that and then pause and then break out. If I really zoom out here, on a line chart, you'll see that this does appear to be a very nice accumulation pattern. There's a lot of volume coming in down here. The stock just got absolutely hammered, and I like the product. I use the product, and the stock makes sense. So we can see some higher lows. This will be a longer-term position, at least 1 to 2 years. Not a very quick, aggressive trade by any means, but that's what I got on Lending Club. Speaking of aggressive trades, Credit Suisse, ticker symbol CS. I did not change this wave count. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Talked about this one the other day, actually, in fact. And we got a 1, 2, 3, 4 wave, possibly 5 coming. So we traded down to a support, 12.97. We have bounced off that support before on Credit Suisse. Keep an eye out for that to bounce. Buy low, sell high on CS. And Deutsche Bank got hammered today because they did not want to open up any of their – oops, I don't even know what that is. They didn't want to open up or pay any of their fines, at least not yet. So they got punished with a 10% gap down today. We talked about this one not too long ago. There's a very, very strong old support, new resistance right here in Deutsche Bank. I feel like we could probably lower this support down to 12.48. And if you're looking at playing DB, if it does pull back in 12.48, I could understand buying there, but it would be a very quick trade. Longer-term investment on Deutsche Bank feels a little bit shaky overall, in my opinion. So just be really cautious, cool, calm, and collected if you do plan on playing that long-term. Otherwise, probably a decent shorter-term type of play. Got to give a shout-out on Oracle, ORCL, to Zane, Brad Reed, Sarah Quick, and a few other traders who took this with a gorgeous bearish gap down today. This is a perfect bearish gap and go. Had a lot of bullish candles coming in, opened right below the support, and some traders took that trade. If you took that one bearish today, pretty much regardless of how you played it, you likely won on that trade. Really good trade this morning on Oracle as far as a gap down is concerned. Great job, team. Here's Apple. AAPL had a closing contest on Apple today. Usually in the morning or afternoon rooms, we do have a contest of some kind, either closing price or trigger price or stop price. We don't do them super often, but Justin Lindemann requested this one, and yeah, we got it. So Stephen King got the closest. If you get the exact closing price to the penny, you get a reward or gift of some time. Rob Leclerc was the last one, to my knowledge, to win a closing contest. And that was like over 9 months ago. For the 4 years I've been doing closing contests or stop contests or trigger contests, Rob Leclerc is the only person to ever win. So anyway, on Apple, This blue line is a little bit of a pennant. I'm totally fine to play this in either direction. A breakout bullish would be bullish, and a breakdown bearish would be bearish. I have not moved this wave count either. I do think this is a wave 5, and there's going to be an ABC coming here shortly. We have some nice bullish retest gaps. Sean Bennett is in some 114 puts expiring next week. Today is a new black crow, and we'll see if we get a small pullback on Apple. Here's Amazon AMZN. Overall, ladies and gentlemen, this is a beautiful gap on Amazon. Niels put sale expired today. Great job, Niels. And this was a bullish day trade on Amazon that worked out okay. Nice volume today. Gorgeous pennant. Beautiful retest gap. The trend is your friend. The trend is most unequivocally bullish on Amazon. So on an hourly chart or daily chart, today is a retest gap. So look for a small pullback and maybe a little bit of a bounce on Amazon. That'll be interesting to see if that's exactly what plays out. A few other credit spreads expired worthless today. Here's Costco. COST had a bear call spread up here that expired worthless. Neil's got a put sale expiring next Friday. We also had a bear call spread on Caterpillar. Also had a bull put spread which exited for a loss. But the bear call spread did close and go to options heaven today. So a lot of options expiring today. The newer spreads that we got, ConocoPhillips, bear call spread in October, 44.45. We got an XLE bull put spread, 63.62 expiring in October. And we also got a rig put sale, ticker symbol RIG, $8 put sale for October, way down there, looks pretty far away. And the most of the recent Starbucks put sale at $53. So those are some of the non-directional trades. I'm sorry, $52. Directional trades, we got Kroger bearish, ticker symbol KR, got to stop there at 32.06. Lulu and bullish, ticker symbol LU, probably going to move the stop up a little bit on Monday. But so far looks fair to Midland as far as the bullish trade is concerned. Cracker Barrel got triggered in bearish today, actually, on a retest on CBRL. Beautiful bearish gap and go on Wednesday after earnings. Absolutely gorgeous there. And last but not least, SGY. Probably going to get stopped out on the SGY for a small loss, but that will happen from time to time. Ladies and gentlemen, when you're trading, the most important thing you can do is create a trading plan, follow it, and in that trading plan, make sure you lose small. And when you do win, you win more than you lose. Mathematically, if you do that, you'll be profitable. Ladies and gentlemen, this was another real-life stock review brought to you by The Janitor, coming out in theaters August 20th. So I will see you guys next week, which is Monday, in another free real-life stock review. And between now and then, over the weekend, keep your eyes on your inbox. I'll be sending out a video that a lot of you are highly anticipating. Yeah, you'll enjoy it or not. I'm not sure. Probably not. But anyway, it was an interesting video to make. You guys rock. I'll see you later. Until next time, love life, live life, enjoy it. Bye.